Our next reader is Dr. Wasim Anwar, who is a professor of English and director of the International Center for Pakistani Writing in English at Kinnard College for Women, Lahore. Recipient of the Fulbright Award twice, he served as the president of PAC US Alumni Network and Fulbright Alumni Association. He's also a Gale Group American Scholar and has won the Punjab Education Department Salam Teacher Award and the Pakistan Higher Education Commission's Best Teacher Award. Apart from being on the advisory and editorial boards of several research journals, his credits include books, Black Women's Democratic Discourse, the South Asian Review, a special issue on Pakistani creative writing in English, and lately, Transcultural Humanities in South Asia. Please unmute and share your work with us.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, Waqas, and then Agnes Scott, of course, for keeping me alive in this wonderful circle of poets. My poem is a bit long poem, 6 stanzas. It's a free verse in octaves. The title of the poem is Deluge 22. This is about the recent torrential rains and flood situation in Pakistan. Deluge 22. It barged in once again, the wettest August, as I remember. But let history tell it better. Boundaries that waters make and their allegorical art. Sailab, they called it, for it overwhelmed to glut things that tethered along, or even if not. Myth to misery, or the vice versa. Whatever, holdings it did restore to undo the done, to gash origins to their core. It was all beyond bleak. Roads, bridges, splinters, flashed or flushed, swept away. Nothing seemed residual, neither I is, nor was, nor will, or would, or should. History remorphed the stories, told, untold, foretold. Is deluge the worst form of memory monsoon that swamps caravans yet to pass? I could see the geographical ones, overcrossing chronologies, continents. Half the land sunk in outpour, torrential, tumultuous. Sorry, I mean half of the half, perhaps, because 71 Sailab was a political one, though. But was the 47 August so, with all its passion and glow, in the name of freedoms to born, carnate consensus, religious, radical, or non? Now rain's gift here, blemished, rash, swollen valleys, and bumps of cerebral ague. A noun hooks up to structure a verb, image alters to action. Aqua bursts reveal designs of the fate's secret function. Heavy becomes heavier, and heavier the heaviest. Drizzles convulse, downpours, puddles, ponds. Pooling in yanks with pooling out. Rivers, oceans, mysteries deep, casting the wrath of doubtful fights, actual to natural. While horror sounds it all mid the lashing puffs, sprinkles no more as endless poundings ravage a darker heart. Houses, lorries, cattle, homes, homeless, hailed to part. History floodgates, soaring skies, spattering wide to seduce tremor, clamor, series wars inundate, atop a globe to siege, soaking regional change of face, a trace. Empire's theater teems the terror, power cripples the savage kind, incursions violent, uprise masks, rulers as victims pose. Partitions frame the landscape anew, plunders troop for their due. Culture's gulf is stormy blood, cannon's thunder rage. Mega breeds the wet draughts ever on saga's page. Clarions call, trumpets blow, displacements, emergencies, aids, operations. Did I say the human history or the history of Silurian plants? Was it about Noah's Ark, where Moses no more fossils around, but ruins run in cosmic veins? Was it about decaying blow that creeps etymon of unknown treks, cricks of inland shores? Did I speak raven and dove and the 40 or the 100 days? A full-on deluge grips some truth, dissolves civilizations, drowns containments, love-like, arduous to escape. Its exuding airs tip the blues, so aggression bubbles forth boil, yet currents fire a factual cause of plains that grimly coil. Nature, ether, or flood myths, saviors lose their eternal souls. Vishnu drops Manu's craft, demons drench as the body rolls. Agnes, Aztec fables spin, of drowning five we could not save. Coptus failed as Batros did, so deities, penalties will still prevail. Glacial grounds, Sandhya carve, Guan Yu, Norse, trailing tides. Noisy mortals roused to brinks for the fauna's ceaseless besides. Cleansed yet not. Climate worsens the weather's green. Vicious mercy mutes to surface, knowing what to mean. Thank you so much once again for keeping me alive.
Thank you so much for that beautiful poem. All right, our next reader is Taylor Johnson, who's a junior here at Agnes College. She's a creative writing major with a minor in film and media studies. She has an entire world in her brain, she says, and that she can only reveal this world through her words. One of her goals is to publish her own anthology of poetry one day. Please welcome Taylor Johnson, who is joining us in person.
And hello, everyone. The poem that I'm reading is called Cleaning Day, and I'm just going to get right into it. So, hidden in the corner of my room, I open the doors to a new realm. Every citizen I see is born from my faded graphic tees. Buzz, buzz, buzz. The ceiling fan sings, which brings me back to the task at hand. Today is eviction day. Items of clothing leap to their new homes, labeled keep or throw away. She wants me not, is what this shirt seems to say. Later, I look to my watch, 6:15. It seems to be the end of my cleaning day. That's it. Thank you.
Hello, hello. And I seem to have missed someone. I had the wrong iteration of my bios. So Chani Zibel is originally from Elizabeth, a small town in rural Western Pennsylvania. She now lives and writes just outside of Atlanta in Smyrna, Georgia. She graduated from Agnes Scott College in 2011 and is currently pursuing an MLIS at Valdosta State University. She is author of Cave Dreams to Star Portals to Cash Registers, and Cash Registers to Cave Dreams, and has been published in numerous publications online and in print.
Hi, everybody. I'm Hani. Thank you, Dr. Quadra, and thank you, Agnes Scott, for hosting this event. So I'm go ahead and read my poem. Actually, I have two poems. So this is called Letter Home to Sister. Dear Autumn, I dreamed about coming home, and now I know. I want to live in a moss-covered cottage window where daffodils grow on the bones of an old house, long ago buried by forest, in the wild mountain backyard of our grandparents' house. Even though in Pennsylvania, it's always cold and rainy. I still want to save our history. My mind recalls a family of turkey crossing the road next to a graveyard. Hills and hollows crisscrossed with bad back roads full of potholes. Northern winter gives me a deep mourning. Cold in my bones and in my heart. Let's take a walk to where the old ghosts stay and take pictures and wait for the green snake to slither through the grass, a signal to go. Believe in the last of the trees, and we might be able to save the fairies we used to see. Take a truck with good tires to get there. Long after we're gone, the stars will tumble on, reflected in the creek. And the last poem is called Gloaming Lilies. Ginger root lying on a brown paper sack. Can liberty and justice win our country back? Praying for my life not to be as useless as a plastic bag tangled in a stream. As a walk through the woods or a ship on the sea, visions fearful but beautiful speak comfort to me. Grappling not to topple on a ship listing to starboard, wondering if the storm will sink us where we've harbored. I see lightning rending the inky night in twain. Their vision flashes between the sheets of rain. Bank of tiger lilies, orange fire in the gloaming. Cease my wearied mind, your roaming. I see the beauty we must save, the love we must defend. I see evil men will fall, their power at an end. Rose petals drop from a fading bouquet, like harsh words dissolve at end of day. Thank you.